Morning, boys and girls of the internet. Today is May 1st, May Day, 2018. This will be vlog number 120. Wow, 120. Moving on up. And, yeah, I realized 4 days in a row I talked about Avengers Infinity War. So, I don't want to talk about it anymore. At least not for now. I'll talk about something else. I know I've said a while ago that I'm finding that I have little or no time for games anymore, like video games. But I've been really getting into God of War a lot. Like, the new game is pretty awesome. Now, of course, you know, people who have real gaming hours that like can really, you know, put a lot of hours into games like crazy. They've already beat it, already finished it by now. So I probably only spent maybe about 12 hours in the game, maybe a little more. I don't know. Excuse me. But right now I'm in an area called Alfheim. And I'm probably almost done with this area. It feels like I'm near the end of this area here. It's a goddamn gorgeous game. I mean, I can't really say much more, but I've already said how great it looks. But I'm really liking the gameplay. Of course, the gameplay is on par. You know, you kind of expect it to be on par. It's you know, one of God of War games does not have good gameplay. But of course, this is a lot different than other God of War games, and it's a lot more like the action in it is a lot more slower. It's more deliberate. It's not so arcadey. Not so video gamey. But I do like the combat system, and I do like also as you progress through the game, you get new abilities and it keeps the combat fun and kind of fresh because you're learning new things, new moves, and you know, things just get kind of fun. So also I did a little experience point hack because, you know, like a lot of games nowadays, this game does have a experience system, almost like an RPG. But there's a way that you can kind of farm experience. Now, of course, it doesn't let you unlock everything in the game, or it doesn't let you unlock all your abilities because there's a lot of things in there that you have to also go and upgrade your weapons in order to gain those abilities. And those upgrades just simply either aren't available in the beginning, or you can't afford them. It still takes money. It takes resources to do upgrades. So I'm not like all powerful like when I'm like still in the middle part of the game or something. I'm probably not even halfway done. I don't know how long this game is going to be, but it looks pretty big. Anyways, the exploit is, and you could look this up. There's been other YouTube videos about this a lot. But if you're in the early parts of the game and you haven't, there's some like skills, they call them labors, that like almost like in-game achievements of if you do certain things you get rewards, you get experience. One of them is when you do counters. So if you do like, you know, the first 25 counters, you get a little experience. First 50 counters, you get a little more experience. But if you get 100 counters, you get like 3,500 plus experience. You get like average on like 3,800 experience for your 100th counter. But if you're in the early parts of the game and you're under that, you can do this exploit where basically what you do, you don't want to like hit 100 and just be done with it. What you want to do is you want to like say however much you're under that 100 mark, You find an area with some enemies, preferably some weak enemies that you're not really going to be dispatching. Maybe just like one left. If there's like one like sword enemy left, just sit there and just counter him. Don't attack him. Don't kill him. And hopefully your son won't kill him. And just keep countering him until you get 99. Don't go past that. But get 99 or close to 99. And then you beat that person, beat that enemy. Now, past that area, and hopefully you'll get past a checkpoint. Because usually, like, each enemy encounter, after that encounter, it usually has a checkpoint. This game's pretty liberal with these checkpoints. The very next encounter, you counter the next enemy, and you got 100. Bam. Well, what do you do then? Well, don't save it. Just restart at checkpoint. Restart at checkpoint. You go right before that enemy encounter. You go and encounter him once again. 99 when you restart it. You'll go back to 100. And you can keep doing that. Just restart at checkpoint. And you have 100. That's 300 XP each time. Bam, bam, bam. If you do that for like an hour, just restart, counter, restart, counter. You can get as much XP as you want. I did it for like an hour or so, and I got like 200,000 XP, which I figure is probably good enough for the rest of the game. Some people online say, I did some research and they said like the total XP you'll need for the whole game is like 340,000 XP or some crap like that. 340, 380. But I wasn't going to go that far. I figure in the natural course of the game, whatever I don't get, I'll get that experience as I progress through the game, whatever I have remaining if I need it. But I figure a good boost of 200,000 XP, pretty good boost. But yeah, I'm just loving the game, and every new area you go to now, like, this is part, of course it's based in, Norse type mythology this time around, not Greek. And there's a part where you go in and this witch teaches you how to use the Bifrost, which if you watch Thor, you know what a fucking Bifrost is. It's like the rainbow, the kind of a light bridge to go across the different realms. So, in this area, she's like, oh yeah, you can go to all these other areas, but of course the only area you can go to, they lock you off to one, where you're all looking like, there's like 7 other areas you can go to. Eventually, I'm thinking eventually you're going to get to these other areas. I'm like, if that's true, this game is fucking huge. Holy shit. I mean, I didn't realize how big this game was. I knew it was going to be a pretty lengthy game, but man. And so the first area you go to is Elfheim. Completely different departure in terms of looks and environment than the game that you have been, that you played up to that point. And everything up to that point has been all very, natural forests, caves, a lake, and things like that. And one's like a little castle area. Like everything's been very, kind of natural. This Elfheim area looks like a very like a magical forest, like colors. I'm like, I need a 4K TV with HDR. I seriously need one, because I can imagine this area. If I go in on this area, the colors just be orgasmic. I'll just and be done. Sorry to see my old face there, but yeah, it's such a beautiful, beautiful location, and I can't wait to see more. To see what other areas have in store for me. But this game hasn't disappointed me yet. It's constantly impressing me. So, I do like how kind of getting a little more about the relationship between Kratos and his son Atreus. There's a little part in, I don't care about talking about spoilers, and this is a video game. If you haven't beat it by now, I mean, you're probably like me, we haven't beat it. But he starts to his son starts hearing voices in his head. You don't hear what these voices say, but he's like, oh, my head, I hear voices. He's like, oh, one of them sounds like Mom. And Kratos is like, oh, that's impossible, blah, blah, blah. And they just have conversations back and forth, and you get to see the relationship, a fatherly relationship. Kratos is definitely a hard-ass father, but he's very protective of his son. So that's always good. That's another part I can't wait to see more of. But yeah, it's all good stuff. And so, sorry about that. I'm gonna end up here. I'm gonna finish this up. And that was my little discussion this morning about my enjoyment of God of War so far. Maybe the next vlog I'll see about putting some footage of me playing along with this. Hell, I might do, in this video, I don't know. Yeah, never mind, I was gonna go home and upload it. Not bothering with that. Anyways, I need to get some gas. So I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good day, and I love you.